Damn, he respawns quick. What, is there two of them in there? Oh crap, he can get out now. Hello everyone and welcome back to Scum. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Bro 2. Okay, so today we're going to do a little bit of single player in it, and we're going to do a little bit of experimentation with one of the new files that they've added for us to modify to our, let's say, liking. Now, where this one is located is it's in the app data Scum folder. I'll put a link in the top there for you guys so you can actually see it, excluding my username. But it's basically located in the app data somewhere. And there are two files that you can really edit. One is server settings, which is various aspects of the game, how many zombies there are, how much they spawn in and where they spawn in, roughly, if it's a lot of them in the woods or a lot of them in the city, or both, or maybe none at all, depending on how you like to play your games. Same with the mechs. -1 is default, so some airports in game you'll have something like 8 mechs, some others you'll have something like 30 or 40, because they've got underground tunnels, and in those underground tunnels they've got mechs as well. So yeah, that's the one on default. But that said, we're going to have a little play around with the economy file, which is the EconomyOverride.Json file, something like that, and JSON file without the A. And that's basically a file that they've added for people that want to set up changes in the trade system within the game. Now, I would like to do a little bit of personal balancing, because there are some things that in the game that are not worth very much, and there are some things that are well and truly overpriced. So I want to get some balancing in there and get that to be a little bit more user-friendly in some areas, and maybe not so user-friendly in others. Also, those shops seem to be missing an awful lot of stuff. Now, granted, a lot of that stuff is maybe DLC related, or it's a case of it's very hard to get hold of. In that case, if you're on a server, at least give those people the option to actually still get them, even if they have to pay through the nose for it, like booking out millions and millions of credits. So if you are, let's say, playing singly, and you want to get hold of something that's really hard to get hold of, even with a group of people, why not stick it still behind the paywall, but you have to have the credits in order to do it. Let's say it's very hard to get the C4 in the bunkers. You have to get the key card, you have to get to the right bunker, you have to hope that it all goes well, pass through all the mechs, clear the zombies, clear the very hard 3v bit. What I would like to be able to do is, if you do stuff like that and you have no use for these explosives, at least trade them into the trader, you get big money for it. But also have it in reverse. If you, let's say, want to buy the explosives, have no use for it in single player whatsoever. But just as an example, if you wanted to buy the explosives, at least give them the option, but make the cost something in the region of, let's say, 200 million credits. So it takes a long grinding session, or you have to go through that hell in the bunkers. So you've got that option there as well. And then there are other things that are, let's say, vital in game, which are overly expensive in the traders when they shouldn't be. So that's why I'm saying a little bit balancing here and there, and I want to just basically play around with the files. Now I did post, I tried posting on Steam. It wouldn't really allow me to post it because for some reason you can't put the C# language in discussions. For some reason Steam won't do it. I went onto the Scum developers Discord channel. I tried putting it in their help. I tried putting it in their questions. It just wouldn't do it. I wanted to try and put a screenshot picture of it on their Discord. It just wouldn't do it. I only found 2 places initially that would allow you to put a picture on, which was fan art and bugs. Well, it's not a bug. It's not really fan art. You could semi-class this as fan art because you're trying to get something to work, but you just have to have the somebody to answer the question, or at least forward the question onto the devs. At least when I'm doing it for a different game, or where I have the, let's say, the ear of the devs, so I've got access to testing chat. I basically forward those the questions that I can't answer. I forward straight on to the devs. I get an instant, well, near instant reply, and then I forward that reply on to the person asking the thing that I can't answer. But in this case, all I got was, please don't put this under fan art. I put a response reply to it. That reply and the message gets deleted. I get a small private message saying, try putting it in the community post, put it in the community post, no answer at all. So hence why I'm doing this video, so we can just plod through the way things work, how they may not work, and we'll find it out together. So sorry about this long introduction to this quite possibly very short, maybe a little bit longer video. The last video I put together for Scum turned out to be very close to 4 hours. I do apologize for that. No intention of initially to make it 4 hours. It could have been a lot longer had I not chopped out 10 hours of it. Because I did the intro way after having shot quite a lot of footage. There was quite a lot of stuff that I didn't record as well. But the main reason why I recorded the vast majority of it was just in case a bug happened, and also just in case we had a fun little event happen that I could clip and then put it towards the this year's intro video, because I still need to do that because I'm not particularly satisfied with the one from previous year. So I still want to do that, but we are still unfortunately going to have to use that one today. So after today's little intro, that also says what the age rating is for the video, the game, and everything else. We're just going to do a little bit of experimentation. We're just going to create a new character in Single. This was one so that I could get the latest server settings file, just in case there were changes, which there were because airplanes were added. For some reason, when they do an update to the game and you do a new single, it didn't really make any changes to that server settings file, so it didn't update that file. So you have to quite literally manually delete that file. Then you create a new single player, and then it will do that for you. It will add the up-to-date file, which you can, once again, you can edit it just if you want more zombies, less zombies, and so on. if you want the, let's say, the drop port to last longer than 20 minutes, then you've got that option too. It used to be that the drop port would drop down and it should be there for about half an hour. For some reason, it looks like it's been lowered down to 20 minutes. So it's one of those things. But that said, let's quickly jump in and see if the subtle changes that I've made so far. Bear in mind, I haven't put every item in there. We're going to quickly jump in. We're going to see A on the multiplayer, what's currently available at which trader. Then we're going to create a new character in single, and I'm going to, off camera, probably waste a long time trying to get to this trader. And then once we're at the trader with our single player character, we can see if the changes made to that file has actually made an impact or not. Because there are a couple of categories, a couple of different locations within that trade zone which have not been fully kitted out, not been added yet by the devs. So we can't add certain elements like medical supplies because there is no medical building currently available trader. Same with the boat. The boat building is there. Actually, the medical building is there, but there is no trader for them. So you can't trade that stuff yet. Like maybe the fishing supplies. You would have thought that the general one would take, at least for the moment, take medical supplies, the fishing supplies, and everything else. So my plan is to see if we can get the general trader to temporarily take in the supplies that he would not normally take, like the fishing supplies, medical supplies, and various other odds and sorts, but then have the, let's say, the value for trading in lower than what it would have been at the medical supply shop or medic station, whatever it's going to be. Same with the boating and everything else, so that we can get rid of the hooks, the nylon thread, any medical supplies that we find in game that we just have no use for. For example, what the hell do you use a bee pollen one for? We don't get stung by the bees in game. I have not seen a bee in game yet. So I haven't not seen any allergies in our characters. So that said, I don't know why we have bee pollen medical supplies which we can find in game. Now, according to the wiki, there are quite a few other medications in the game, which I haven't found yet, to be honest. But I have absolutely no idea what the heck they're for. So those codes are currently in game. So why not just add them to the trader, as in we can sell them in, probably not purchase them, but at a way lower price than what they would have been in the medical one. So there's all these kinds of things that I've been looking at putting in the override file, but I need to know if certain bits work. Hence why I went onto the Discord last resort. Posted the question there multiple times, at least tried to post it multiple times, but was having very little to no success, no answer at all, either through Steam or the other. So we're going to do a little bit of experimentation. Sorry about this, a little bit about 14-minute talk explanation, but yeah, let's quickly dive in and see how it goes from there. And I'll add pictures as to changes that we are making during which point in time. So that said, let's get this party started. Hope it all goes well, and I hope it's going to be enjoyable for you guys as well. And maybe we'll all learn a little bit something about it. I'm not a programmer. I don't do C#, but let's find out. Okay, because I'm still uploading, let's say today, tomorrow's video. The ping is a little bit too high, so I can't actually join the multiplayer. So we're going to quickly jump into single player, initialize our character so that he'll be close to the trader when we jump in, when we get there, and hopefully by that time the season 3 episode 8 of the multiplayer will be uploaded by then, and I can then close down Firefox, and we can get into multiplayer and see what the traders sell exactly and what all the different prices are. So far I haven't actually seen the prices change at all, even though according to the override file there are ways for it changing in the game every couple of hours, every hour or so, depending on how it's set up. So I'm not sure what the actual service settings are. I think they're all default, to be honest. But like I said, there are a couple of things that are very expensive and a couple of things that are not that expensive, and a couple of things that are just plain missing. So we're going to just set up our current character. So we're going to use the same settings as what we have in the multiplayer, because it seems to be one of the better ones that I've been able to figure out so far. Let's call him our test character. Let's say, because there's also a couple of flat spots I need to make. What shall I call him? Can you do spaces? You can. How do you spell Timmy? Timmy? Alright, let's do Stuntman Ken then. Okay. So, medical, engineering, aviation, motorcycle, driving, handgun, rifles, bowling, melee. And the reason why I've put that one so high, there we go. Single player goes so much quicker. And that's an interesting location to start. Let's aim for that one over there. That lines. Watch out for that tree. And we're done. Okay. I like the fact that you can actually control roughly where you're landing.
Secure communication with human asset established. Greetings, human asset. Welcome to Scum Island tutorial protocol provided by the Tech1 Corporation. My designation is Dual Energetic Entity Neural Appliance or DINA. I am an artificial intelligence created by the Tech1 Corporation tasked with overseeing the Scum show protocols, including the preparation of human assets. If you wish to activate the tutorial, please do so on your journal interface. Secure channel closed.
Okay, let's go through the motions. And I shall see you guys at the trailer. Damn, he respawns quick. What, is there two of them in there? Oh crap, he can get Anna. Crap. He's actually going to exit now. Sons of bitches. Oh. I liked it when the doors were still there. Son of a... I hate the fact that they removed the doors. There were two in there. God damn it. It's getting worse. Okay, welcome to the Z3 outpost. So straight away we'll be able to see if something has been added to this chappie.
If you're trying to rob the place, I guarantee you, I'm well armed.
So let's have a little look in miscellaneous first. So we've only got the two over there. Oh, and because he wants to peek. Yep, he wants to peek. Okay, back, exit. Let's quickly peek.
Bye.
Okay. Hello again.
What's up? If you're trying to rob the place, I guarantee you, I'm well armed.
Okay, so tools, we've only got the repair kit. And that currently sells for 5,915. That's a hell of a lot cheaper than on the multiplayer server. So that's interesting.
That thing registered. Guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously.
So melee weapons, blunt. Cutting. And piercing, we've only got shurikens apparently. Hopefully when I get round to everything else we'll have a lot more in there. That's if it will actually do it. Ranged weapons. So machine. So pistols. Yeah, that's a little bit cheaper. We already did that one. Okay. Let's do that. Oh,
Guns come unloaded. Security reasons, obviously.
ammo. Okay. So the one I'm more interested in personally is bags. So I've added camo bags. The question is it going to be in here? Doesn't look like it. No. Wait, there they are. So I think they've always been here. Thinking about it, I'll have to double check it later on, but these are the current prices for them. I have to have a little look at that in the multi. So I added them to the file, but I'm not sure. Oh, we can muck around with the prices. We would definitely notice something. Be probably the mechanic in that case. Okay. Don't think I've added foods to there. Oh wait, I did. I don't think it would come under food. Okay. I don't think that the things that I've added have been added, but let's try the mechanic. If a certain vehicle is there, then we'll know for sure. I thought that was sunk into the ground there for a sec. Okay, vehicles. No, that's general goods. Vehicles must be over here then. Mechanics is over here. Okay. So this one's slightly different layout than the other two.
No loitering. Either buy or get lost.
Okay, vehicles. On the pickups, maybe. I think that is the one. 33. So if that one's on the multiplayer, then looks like we should be able to do them all. But if it's not, then no. So 33,000 on here. Looks like the upload is finished. It's having trouble with processing. So it might be a bit late for the HD version, but never mind. I see it's already late for both versions. Okay, so we've got some stuff to trade in, primarily to the general store, so let's quickly do that. Oops. Oh, actually, how much is a tractor? It's actually dearer here than it is on the multi. Interesting. This one's got four
What
different.
do you want?
This one's got all the different bikes, including that one. They're pretty much the same price as a multi. Okay, let's go to general then. So, I'm not sure if they were initially there, but I've also added a couple of things to general. It all depends on what they're labeled up as in the devs. What's it called? In their database spreadsheet.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse around.
Okay. So that one, that one, that one. That one. Okay. Could do that one too. Let's quickly sell those. So we've got a little bit of income there. Oh, for some reason we can't sell the spawn. Okay, that's interesting. I'll add that one in a sec, and then we'll see if we can trade that in. Okay, so buy. Okay, so yeah, can't even buy the spawn, so let's see if we can add that. Okay, so for some reason the canteen is here. Okay, didn't realize that. But at least this way we can see what the prices are. So currently the selling price for that one's 23, so and that was the pasta. So we'll have to add pasta to the list and then see what actually happens with it. Okay. So we do have a fruit option and a vegetable option. I wasn't sure if they were actually there initially, so it's nice to know that I've added it to the correct person, but I'm not sure if it's all going to be there or not. I'm also wondering, if we were to add the mushrooms, would we get a mushroom option? That'd be a good question as well. So I'll do a little bit of modification of the file, and I shall catch you guys in just a moment. So we can also see what the prices are there. So yeah, okay, it's only at 19%, 23. 100%, it's quite a bit there. That's still 10,000, so that's pretty much the same price as Multi. Okay. I think there's more in here than there is on the multiplier, that's for sure. I did not add any of these. Interesting. Okay, so let's quickly exit, modify the file, and I'll be right back with you guys.
Sure to stop by again.
Where is that bike? One thing I forgot to check was under tools, repair, 10010, 1365, 728. Okay, battery is 1226, petrol can is 3066. Okay, we currently have why can't I rotate the cache all of a sudden? Probably because we were in there. Well, that's weird. Can't rotate the cache at the moment. What the heck is going on?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, 966. So we don't have anywhere close to being enough for any of them. Reminder that if you want a vehicle, you have to have the car repair kit, a battery, and petrol at the moment. Where the heck did I put the bike? Okay, so we're currently heading back to the trader. We don't really have anything additional over what we already had, but I've added the pasta to the override list, as it were, as well as changed all the figures from a -1 to a 1. So we're going to see if it's had an impact, if everything's still the same, basically. So let's start with this chappie over here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free
Okay,
to browse.
that is now worth 0. Okay, good to know. Wait a minute. Was it 200? Yeah, it wasn't. But yeah. So that was 23 earlier. It's now 0. Okay. How about when it comes to purchasing it? Oop, back. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So that has gone down to 1. Okay, so I think I have found it. Okay. But the question is, why is that 0 and that 1?
So, what will it be?
Okay, oops, sorry. Back exit. Let's have a look at
Make sure to stop
the, where is he? Mechanic shop as well as the other chippy. So I also changed it on the backpack. So does that mean that we have access to a camo backpack for 1 credit? Let's have a look. Oops, back, bags, making. Yep, so, okay, so we need to input the actual figure. Okay. So now we know, don't, so where you've got -1, where it's the buying price, that is basically, I've quite literally changed them all to 1. So this is basically how we're figuring it out. Now the selling price, that's the one that's gonna really get me. I think I've sort of figured out what the delta is, but we'll have to have a little look at that. Yeah, it looks like the weapon repair kit is currently not worth anything. So let's quickly head back out.
Let's do this.
I'm going to change the delta from -1 to 0.5 and see if we get half back on our return. And I'm also going to increase the price from 1 to, let's say, 100, just as an example, just see if this is going to do it. Also, that truck over there, we'll have to have a little look at the multiplier to make sure that that truck is not available on the multiplayer, sorry. So yeah, that is also now 1. Okay, so we can actually physically set the prices of everything. Sweet. That's going to be 50,000. Because it is damn hard to find that one. Okay. Now we're going to get on with that. So let's find our bike, get out of the zone, at least for the moment. And then we're going to change the delta to 0.5 and see if that's it. So increase the price of everything to, let's say, 100. The sell price we'll keep. Oh, we'll change that to, let's say, 50. No, actually, let's set the sell price of 50 and see if that actually happens. And then if it still doesn't do what we wanted to do, we'll have a little look at the delta, see what that does. I have no idea what the heck a delta is. Okay, so I've changed the prices. So some of the cars are now 20,000 each. The backpacks are 2,000 each. I think the sell price was 1,000. Stuff like that. So basically, I've been doing it just as an example. The truck is now worth 50,000. Its purchase price 50,000 initially, at least. I still don't know what the delta is, so we'll probably find out what that is later on. So let's quickly jump in. The Pasta is now sell price 100, so let's find out what the purchase price, the sell price is. So let's find out and see what else we've got there. So if it's up, then we know that it's something to do with the delta. If it's not, then I have no idea.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse around.
Okay, so that's now 37, so that's a little bit higher than what it was previously. So that's already interesting. I think it's 10 creds higher than it was before. So that one, I believe it was okay, and then look for pasta. Pasta. Would like the code for that thing, but it's not on the sheet that I found. It is pasta 100. So yeah, that is actually close to. I don't know what the pasta initial price was because we'll have to go to the
So,
multi, which
what will
we'll
it be?
do soon. But yeah, I haven't done these ones, so it's all different on these. But yeah, 100 for the pasta now. It now sells in for 37. So that's nice to know that it's actually done it. I have not been able to find the code for spawn. I don't know where that is. So we'll have to have a hunt round on the net, see if we can find the
So,
code for that one.
what will it be?
So that said, let's have a little look at the vehicles. Now, granted, we don't have a vehicle to
nice
sell, but I know roughly what the prices are because we just set them. They should have been on screen there a couple seconds ago. This one's the army. Okay. Let's do the army first. So the backpacks, I think I made them 2,000 each. So let's have a little look.
What's up? If you're trying to rob the place, I guarantee
Granted, we don't
I'm
have
well armed.
2,000. We've got just under 1,000. I don't think. Oh yeah, I did do cleaning packs. I made those 500. I think. Let's quickly open up. Oops, I need to do Alt Tab. Let's open up Notepad++. Okay, so the weapons cleaning kit, yeah, I made those 500. So the 455 must be the -1 delta. So the delta's got something to do with that. So if we set the delta to 0, chances are that
All
that's
right.
going to go up to
Let's do
500.
this.
At least that is if I know if I can get the delta be accurate, or if that's basically what the delta means. Like I suspect that it's something like a cross between the let's say the profit margin or something to those degree, or whatever it's called. But without somebody actually explaining it to me, I can't be 100% sure on that. So that said, let's jump back out.
All right. Let's do this.
And the sell price is 206. And that one is for 91%. So could be half of that other one. But yeah, let's exit.
Bye now.
Yeah, take the percentage off and then do that. I guess we could just stand in here, exit, come back later. Let's see if that works. Okay, so setting the delta to 0 means that the purchase price is 0, so that's not good. So let's jump back out and let's set delta to 1 and see if that does something else. Okay, so I've just set the delta to 1 because I had a little look at what delta means online, and apparently, for example, if you've got a delta of 0.33, it includes the 0.33 as an add-on over a certain amount of time, or continuously over that amount of over a certain amount of time. If we set it to 0, it should have been, it does not increase by anything, because apparently it's usually by -1, 0, and 1, apparently. So it's something to do with that. Is then the -1 basically keeps decreasing it over time, and then the 0, it's not supposed to change at all. 1, or 1, it just increases it by 1 every time. So let's have a look if that repair kit is 501. Bear in mind it was showing 0 earlier. There we go, it's actually 500. I think I'm starting to get it now. So if we set all to 1, the price should not fluctuate between some elements within what was set. But if we set it to -1, it's not that big of a deal because it will just drop the price that little bit. It's nice to know that we can now set the prices as we want them. 500 may not be ideal for one of these, but what we could do is just set that if something is very rare, it's very expensive. Especially if it's very hard to get hold of, then it's really, really expensive. And the level risk and stuff like that. But there's no way in hell that should have been 10,000 or heck, even 7,000. 5,000 maybe maximum for a cleaning kit. Heck, in real life, they're not that expensive. But that said, I'll let you guys leave your comments if you've got any. I'm going to do quite a bit of data entry, and then maybe pull up a temporary server somewhere, see if I can upload the changes I've made to this one onto a multiplayer and see them firsthand on that server. Now, I don't have any I don't have any income actually at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to put one up there for a fairly long time, and then have everyone join in. This will just be purely for a test, because I just can't afford it. That said, I'm going to leave you guys here with the video. If you've liked the video so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon and select all to get notified when next video or live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little video, and will enjoy actual videos to come very shortly. Bye for now.